Hello and welcome back to the Satoshi Society YouTube channel. My name is AJ, one of the co-hosts here, and we're going to jump straight into it today because we do have the NFP, the non-farm payrolls and unemployment rate, coming out literally right now. So just waiting for those reports to come out, and they have just come out. And okay, this does really not look good. This really does not look good for the market. Please smash a like on this video, and we will look into this. So. What we can see here is the NFP non-farm payrolls. Okay, they did forecast 185k, and what's actually come in is 517k. Okay, so there are a lot more jobs than expected. But looking at the unemployment rate, that is coming, lower than expected. We'll see how the market reacts to this. To be honest with you, I don't think it's going to be a good thing. And as we can see right here, it is not, the market is not seeing this as a good thing at all. So this is not good. This is just something, adding on to the top of everything that is already bearish in my eyes. We have the recession looming over our head because the 2 years exceeded 10-year. We have the Fed still increasing those rates, and now we've had this this data come out now. They've completely missed their mark right here, as you can see. So this really, really is not good. So I would be expecting the markets to pull back, and as we can see, we are seeing a slight sell-off as of right now, and this is lining up with what I said yesterday. I'm sort of expecting the price to come down to this support level right here. Price to come down to 23,000 approximately. From there we can reevaluate where the price is going. But right now I'm still expecting that price to come down to around 23,000. And as I said, from there we can reevaluate. Is the price going to hold support at this support level if it shows us some bullish signs, or is the price going to break below this level here? And are we going to move much lower? And is this pullback going to turn into a much bigger pullback, potentially coming down to $21,468, where that next support level is? If it breaks that, we could go even lower. Okay, but right now, still just waiting for that price to pull back down to the support, where we can then reevaluate. Is the price showing us longing opportunities where we can go back up, to $24,500, or is the price going to break this level? Okay. So this is what I'm looking at right now. Also, we need to have a look at the DXY. The DXY looks as though it's holding this support level and bouncing off it because of this data that has just come out right here. So we do just have to be very, very aware of that. The DXY is going to bounce. We're going to see Bitcoin pull back. We're going to see the traditional markets pull back. We've got this support level here, okay, coming all the way back. Slight resistance here before the break towards the upside. Then we used it as slight support after the break towards the upside. Then we used it as support right here as well. Okay, so this is a very, very major level. And as you can see, the DXY is bouncing off of this level right now. And this is really not good for crypto. Okay, if we're going to see the DXY bounce off of this level, we're going to see Bitcoin have a pullback. What we would like to see is that the DXY breaks this towards the downside, and then we can finally see some nice bullish action towards the upside, or continuation of this bullish price action towards the upside. Okay, looking at the traditional markets as well, for me, I've not looked at them yet, but I'm expecting they're getting rejected from the resistance level, and slight rejection, not really as big of a rejection as I would like to see if we were going to get a rejection from this level. But you can see this major level here. Okay, this this purple box here with the red outline signifies a major level. This is a major level. Okay, previous resistance here. Going back, previous resistance, slight deviation there, but initially resistance, support before the breakdown, as you can see all along here, all the way back here, resistance and support as well. So this is a major level, and right now we are testing this level. And if we can break above this level, then great. We can move much higher, within crypto as well. Okay, if the traditional markets, okay, can break above this level. The ES can break above this level, use it as support, and continue towards the upside. This will be great news. But for that to happen, we would need to see the DXY actually breaking towards the downside of this support level right here. This is all we want to see to continue this bullish momentum. This is what we need to see. Okay, we need to see the traditional markets break its resistance level, and we need to see the DXY break its support level. Once we see that, then I can be happy that we are flipping bullish, and we are going to see the price of Bitcoin move much higher, and the rest of the crypto market as well move much higher. But for me, I'm still not flipping bullish right now. I know a lot of people are flipping bullish, and I know some of you may be very bullish right now. But for me, taking a step back, looking at everything together, it's just not the right time to flip bullish. Yes, we could be very close to flipping bullish, as in, maybe we'll have a slight bounce here on the DXY, then we'll come back down and break this, okay? But I'm not going to flip bullish until we break this level here, okay? Because this is this sort of next major support level. We need to break this towards the downside to see any major move towards the upside for Bitcoin, or continuation of this big move for Bitcoin. So right now, I still sit where I've been sitting for the past few days. I'm still bearish on the price of Bitcoin. I'm still expecting Bitcoin to come and test this support level here, but once we get there, we'll have to reevaluate as well. I'm not saying that the price is going to have a massive crash. I'm not saying that. It is a possibility, but I'm not saying that's going to happen. All I'm saying is the price is going to come down to this support level, and then we can reevaluate from there. Is the price going to hold that support level? We have to look at this, okay? We have to look at the bullish side and the bearish side of this, okay? The bullish side is this is a very, very strong support level, okay? Tested it to the dollar here, to the dollar here. We've used it as support right here, tested it to the dollar right there, pretty much to the dollar right there as well, okay? So we've used this as major, major support. So we do just have to be aware of that, and we do just have to be aware of the bullish scenario as well. We could come down, hold this as support, and then continue towards the upside, continue making higher highs. And I'll get onto those higher highs in a second, because those higher highs are not necessarily very bullish. But for the bear, we gotta look at the bearish scenario as well. Okay, this is a major support level. Okay, if a major support level gets broken towards the downside, what's most likely going to happen? We're most likely going to see a pullback. And where would the price pull back to? Well, we have the target for the ascending parallel channel. If it were to break towards the downside, that would bring us close to 21,468, which is this next major support level. Okay, so the next level that I would be looking at is the price coming down to 21,468. The technical target for the break towards the downside of the pattern, okay, the ascending parallel channel, would be around $21,700. But if it were to come down there, I would expect it to come to this major level. Why is this a major level? Previous resistance here, very strong resistance. Okay, even coming all the way back here as well. Here we go. Resistance here as well. Okay, so this is a major, major level that if we were to break towards the downside, I would expect the price to come to this level. Okay, and then if it were to break this level, then we can start talking about lower prices. However, I'm not going to start talking about lower prices until these levels are broken. Okay, if this level here is broken towards the downside, we're most likely going to 21,468. Okay, where there we could hold support and we could bounce towards the upside. Okay, we just have to reevaluate once we get to those levels. I am a level to level trader. Okay, if we break a level, we're most likely going down to the next level. Okay, if we hold support at a level, we can start looking at the levels above. Okay, and maybe we're going to go to the next levels above. Okay, but right now, all I'm looking at the price doing is coming down to this support level right here at around $23,000. And this data that's just come out is something that is adding to my theory. It's adding to my theory. This is not very good at all. Okay, this is just going to be adding to my theory, because this is going to have a bearish reaction within the markets, okay, and a bullish reaction within the DXY, and we can see that happening right now. Okay, we can see that happening very slightly, but it still is happening. We're seeing Bitcoin have a slight pullback. We're seeing that DXY have a push towards the upside. We know that Bitcoin and the DXY are inversely correlated. When the DXY goes up, Bitcoin goes down. When the DXY goes down, Bitcoin goes up. Okay, so if DXY is going up, we're going to see Bitcoin coming down. So yeah, this is what I'm looking at right now. And for me, This isn't good, right? For me, this isn't good. This could signal that we're going to actually break this support level, and then we're going to come back down to the next major level. This is just adding on to the bearish signs that are out there. Okay, this 2 year has exceeded the 10 year. I've gone through this multiple times. When the 2 year exceeds the 10 year yield, okay, we lead into a recession. If we're leading into a recession, we're going to see the traditional markets have a major crash, and we're going to see Bitcoin follow that as well. So we've got to be very, very aware of that. Fed's still increasing rates as well. Yes, they're increasing by a decreased amount, but again, it's not good that they're increasing. Okay, moving on quickly. We've got this major weekly level here at $24,314. Tested that pretty much to the dollar. I think we did just front run it slightly by a few dollars. But initially, this is the next major level. This is the daily chart, but on the weekly, this is the next high on that weekly chart there. So we've got to pay attention to that. And it looks as though we could be getting a rejection from here. Why do I think that? Well, this data's come out, not good for the market. And then if we come back over to the chart, we can see that bearish divergences are forming, right? We're forming higher highs on the price action charts, but we're forming lower lows on the RSI. This is not good. RSI is also in that overextended territory as well. So what am I expecting from this? Well, I'm expecting the price to pull back. Yes, there's a possibility that we could, in fact, turn this very bearish situation right here into a bullish one. There is that opportunity, but we need some bullish volume to come in to get us above this weekly level. Use that weekly level as support, and then continue towards the upside. Okay, but if we cannot do that, then where's the price going to go? It's most likely going to pull back. And where's the next major level below us if the price is going to pull back? Well, okay, we can argue that there is a major, or a slight major level here. Okay, let me just change the color of this quickly so we're not getting confused with the weekly. Okay, but here what we can see is we have resistance here. Okay, then we have a deviation here, but the break towards the downside, retest as resistance, rejection. Okay, rejection here, break towards the upside, support, slight support here, and then the breakdown again. So this is sort of a semi-major level right here. So we could be looking at the price coming down to $20,294. That could be the next level. Then if we break that, where are we looking at the price coming to? Well, the next major level that we're looking at is around $18,850. Okay, so we just got to be very, very aware of this. We've got this bearish divergence. RSI is very overextended, so we could possibly see a pullback from here. First level that I would be looking at is the price coming down to $20,294. Then if we were to break that, then it would be $18,850 approximately. However, that can be invalidated. This can be invalidated. If we can break above this weekly level, use it as support, bounce off that, that will invalidate this bearish divergence. But, looking at it right now, looking at the data that's just come out, the non-farm payrolls coming in at 517K, where the forecast was 185K. That's not good. Unemployment rate has come at 3.4. Forecast was 3.6%, and the previous was 3.5 as well. Okay, so for me, it's looking more bearish. More bearish signs are coming into the market for me, just as that data has come out as well. So yeah, still in the shorter term, where am I expecting the price to come down to? Well, I'm expecting the price to come down to 23,000, and from there, then we can reevaluate. Okay, once we get there, I will come live and I will reevaluate the situation. Okay, from there, right? If we come down to 23,000, I'm going to come live, reevaluate. Are we going to bounce off this level? Are there bullish signs telling us that we're going to bounce, or are we going to break this level here towards the downside? And are we going to have another leg towards the downside, another slight pullback? Okay, which, as I said, would most likely take us to $21,468. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. Taking a quick look at Ethereum, same thing, same sort of thing for Ethereum. We have this fixed range on Ethereum. Value area high has been tested. Okay, we have the previous, where am I looking now? Okay, here. What's this horizontal level here? Okay, that's a previous high from back there. That's not really been respected, so we can actually get rid of this. But what I would be looking at is the previous high from the range. Let's pull the magnet tool out here. previous high from the range being tested as resistance, as you can see right there. Rejection from that. That is very, very important, because what have we seen? Well, we've seen a swing failure pattern right here. Okay, that is very bearish. Okay, we've seen the reaction to that as well. What else are we looking at? Okay, we're looking at higher highs on the price action chart, but sorry, not from there. We're looking at higher highs on the price action chart right here, and then on the RSI we're seeing lower lows. Okay, very bearish. Okay, so there's three signs of bearishness right there. Okay. So for me, looking at Ethereum, I would expect Ethereum to break back into this fixed range, come down next level sort of POC around $1,577. And then if it were to break the POC, then we would come down to value area low at $1,537 approximately. Okay, so everything right now is looking fairly bearish for me, apart from the DXY, which is bearish for the traditional markets and the crypto markets. When this is bullish, it's bearish for everything else. Okay, so this is looking bullish, bouncing off support, and Bitcoin, Ethereum is looking bearish. I've been speaking about this for the past few days now. Okay, I've been saying, in the shorter term, I'm expecting a slight pullback down to this support. Okay, I'm getting all the technical indicators telling me that. But once we get there, then we can reevaluate. Are we still bearish, or can we flip bullish once again? And can we look for a potential long position back up to this resistance here? Okay, Ethereum, there was a really nice short position on Ethereum from $1,684. That would have been a really, really nice short position from there. And if we're going to get this continuation towards the downside, that short position will continue to print us money. So we just got to look at this, and we've got to get on that trading grind once again. I'm going to start bringing these trades to you live again. I have been trading on the side. I haven't been coming live for you. Only reason is because I took a bit of a break because I was on holiday. So I want to get back into the swing of trading, and then I'll start bringing the trades to you. But this is what I'm looking at doing. I'm looking at bringing these trades to you. There was a trade here which I actually missed. Unfortunately, I managed to, on my personal account, I managed to enter this short position on Ethereum, but I did actually miss this short position on Bitcoin because it happened so late at night and I was asleep. But there was a really nice short position from here, from $23,967. That would have been a really nice short position, taking that down to this support level here. Unfortunately, I missed that myself because I was asleep. I'm going to be grinding out these trades for you, hopefully over the next the next few weeks, and getting back to that trading grind. Before Christmas, we were on a really, really good streak. We took 10, 11 trades, 2 or 3 of them, depending on how. I think it was 11 trades that we took. 3 of them were losing, the rest of them were winning trades. Actually, no. Before Christmas, it was 10 trades. 2 of them were losing, 8 of them were winning, and then we took a losing trade after Christmas. But before Christmas, we were on a really, really, really good winning streak, and I want to bring that back as well. Of course, you cannot win every trade. You are going to lose the odd trade here and there. That is to be understood. Okay, every single trader in the world lose. Even the best traders, okay, the best traders in the world, they lose the odd trade here and there. Okay, so this is what I want to start doing: bringing back these trades, bringing back that trading grind, and bringing the trades live on stream to you, showing you me actually opening the trades, showing you the profit, and showing you me taking the profit off of that as well. Okay, so that's what I want to start doing. But yeah, right now, Bitcoin for me more bearish than bullish right now. And as I said, I'm not saying that this pullback, this sort of very slight pullback, is going to turn into a bigger pullback. But right now, where I sit is that this small pullback is going to lead into a bigger pullback. That's where I'm sitting. Just looking at the technicals, looking at the bigger technicals. Okay, here, bearish divergence, getting rejected from a weekly level up here. RSI overextended. Bearish divergence, and then taking a step back, looking at the fundamentals. I'm a technical trader, but sometimes it's always good to look at the fundamentals as well. And the fundamentals are bearish as well. Okay, so for me, I do think that we could see this smaller pullback lead into a much bigger pullback, as in a pullback down to, let's say, let's come on here. Let's say $20,294 potentially. And then from there, we can reevaluate. Is the price going to go back down to 18,000? Well, 18, 19,000. Yeah, reevaluate from there. And then if it breaks that, all hell breaks loose, we're most likely going back down to 15,000. Okay. But we're not there yet. So we don't have to worry about that because that may not happen. Okay. We do have levels that can hold the price up. Okay. We do have the levels at 20,000 could hold the price up. If we break that, even 18,000 could hold the price up and then we can start moving much higher. Okay. So we don't have to worry yet, but I'm just saying where I sit right now is more bearish rather than bullish. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I've got for you for Bitcoin. I do just want to cover quickly. I know that people yesterday were asking me to take a look at Link. Right, Link was one of them. Okay, what did I say yesterday? For Link, okay, what I said is, Link was bouncing off the support, was pushing towards the upside. There was a possibility that we could come and test the resistance up here. However, I said if Bitcoin's going to move lower, Link is going to follow that as well. And Bitcoin is moving lower. So we could look at the price of Link coming back down and testing this support. XRP. Okay, XRP, I said yesterday, I would expect a rejection from this resistance here. Okay, what are we forming? Okay, we've got this parallel channel, descending parallel channel here, and we are seeing slight rejections from it. Are we getting any bearish divergence? Yes. We're getting a exaggerated bearish divergence. So what we're seeing is equal highs on the RSI, as you can see here. Let me just make it a little bit clearer for you, and let's mark it out for you so you can see. Okay, what we can see in the RSI is equal highs, but then on the price action chart, we're actually forming lower lows. From here, okay, to here, we are forming lower lows. So that is an exaggerated bearish divergence. So what we're seeing is bearish signs here. And then, we could take this as a resistance level as well as a horizontal level right there, getting a rejection from there right there. Okay. So, three bits of confluence telling me that the price is most likely going to pull back for XRP. So we could be looking at XRP coming back down and testing the support down here. One other thing that I wanted to look at, someone said BNB yesterday, BNB testing the resistance here. However, okay, if we are going to see Bitcoin pull back, we're most likely going to see BNB find resistance here, get a rejection, and pull back down to the support. Okay, so I just wanted to cover that really quickly. But yeah, for me, Bitcoin's going to come down to 23,000 to be exact. Well, close to exact, around 23,000 I would expect the price to come down to. Then once we get there, I will come live and I will reevaluate the situation. Are we going to flip bullish in the shorter term? Okay, meaning that are we going to come back up and test the resistance up here or the previous high right here, or are we going to break this as support and move much lower, potentially down to $21,468? Okay, so that's where I sit right now. Price is most likely coming down to 23,000, and then we'll reevaluate from there. Okay, so yeah, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe and turn that bell notification on, because I'm going to start coming live much more, because I'm going to start grinding out these trades as well. So I'm going to be coming live much more, so I can update you with everything that is going on. Okay, so I'm going to tell you in these videos where the levels I'm looking at the price coming to. Once we get to those levels, I will reevaluate, as in I will come live to you and we will look. Okay, we will look together. Are we going to see the price pump, or are we going to see the price break a level and move much lower? Okay, so please make sure that you subscribe, turn that bell notification on, and yeah, please smash a like on this video as well. I really appreciate it. It really helps the channel out, and it lets me know that you want to see more technical analysis like this, and you want to see more trades. Okay, I'm going to start bringing a lot more trades to the channel as well, like I was before Christmas. We were grinding out those trades almost every day, bringing out those trades, and if we weren't trading, we were in a trade, and the trade was printing us a load of money. So yeah, please make sure you smash a like on this video, and I will make sure to bring you lots more trades and keep you updated with the technical analysis as well. So thank you very much for giving me your time and watching this video. Remember, smash the like button, subscribe, turn that bell notification on, and I will see you potentially later on if the price does come down to 23,000 today. If not, I will see you tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching, and see you later, guys.